Welcome to I Tell Story Channel. Tonight, let's dive deep into a story that just might keep you awake until morning.
I'm not sure how to start this, but I need to tell someone. If I don't, I might lose my mind entirely. My name's Lauren, and I think I'm trapped in some kind of twisted Christmas movie. Not a metaphor, not a dream. I mean, really, physically stuck in a world that looks like it was ripped from a Hallmark Channel special. It's as if someone took my life, scrubbed it clean, and replaced it with a saccharine nightmare. I don't know how I got here, and I don't know how to get out. All I know is that something is deeply wrong, and every moment I stay, it's getting harder to hold on to who I am. It started in my mom's kitchen. I was visiting for the holidays, expecting the usual chaos, my sister Brittany cursing up a storm, mom's clutter spilling over every surface, the faint smell of burnt toast lingering from breakfast. But when I walked in that morning, something was off. The kitchen was spotless, like it had been staged for a magazine shoot. The counters gleamed, the sink was empty, and there was Brittany humming a cheerful tune while decorating a tray of Christmas cookies. She was piping red icing onto perfect little snowflakes, her hands steady, her face serene. That alone was weird. Brittany's not the baking type unless it involves a microwave and a packet of instant noodles. Then it happened. She bumped the tray with her hip, and the whole thing crashed to the floor. Cookies shattered, icing splattered everywhere. I braced for the explosion. Brittany's got a mouth like a trucker, and an hour's worth of work hitting the floor should have unleashed a string of expletives that would make a sailor blush. Instead, she just sighed, shook her head, and said, "Oh, gosh darn it." I laughed, thinking it was a joke. "What? Gosh darn it? Who are you, and what have you done with my sister?" She just stared at me, her eyes blank, like I'd spoken a foreign language. No smirk, no comeback, just nothing. That's when the first prickle of unease hit me. Brittany doesn't do blank stares. She's all fire and sarcasm, always ready with a quip or a curse. I tried to brush it off, teasing her. "Oh, I get it. This is for Jonathan, right? Keeping it wholesome for your boyfriend? Don't worry, my lips are sealed." "What are you talking about?" she asked, her voice flat, like she genuinely didn't understand. I knelt to pick up the cookie pieces, still chuckling. "You know, your potty mouth. It's cool, I won't blow your cover." I tossed a shard toward the trash can. It missed, bouncing off the rim. Ah, fuck. The second the word left my mouth, a car horn blared outside, loud, sharp, perfectly timed to drown out my voice. I froze, frowning. "Fuck," I said again, testing it. Another horn, right on cue. "Fuck, fuck, fuckity fuck!" This time, a flock of geese in suburban Ohio in December, cawed so loudly outside the window, it sounded like they were in the room with us. "What the—" a dog barked, cutting me off. "Is going on here?" I stared at Brittany, my pulse ticking up. She didn't react, didn't even blink, just kept sweeping up cookie crumbs like nothing had happened. "We need to bake more cookies," she said, her voice chipper now, like a switch had flipped. "If the Christmas celebration tonight doesn't impress Christopher, he's going to shut down the community center forever." I blinked. The community center? Since when do you care about the community center? "Since I started Woofies," she said, as if it was the most obvious thing in the world. "Woofies?" "You know, my business, baking Christmas cookies for dogs." I stared at her, my brain struggling to keep up. "Those cookies are for dogs?" She nodded, her smile so wide it looked painted on. "And Christopher's nephew will be at the celebration. He's an orphan and he loves dogs. I'm going to surprise him with a puppy from the shelter." My jaw dropped. Brittany, who once called dogs furry poop machines, was baking dog treats and adopting puppies for orphans. I stepped back, brushing crumbs off my hands. Okay, what's gotten into you? You hate dogs, you hate animals, you hate kids. That reminds me, she chirped, ignoring me completely. I need to pick out the perfect bow for the puppy. I threw up my hands. You're acting insane. I'm going to, I don't know, lie down or something? I turned to leave, but not before I noticed her outfit. Gone were her usual black tank top and ripped jeans. She was wearing a bright red sweater, a knee-length skirt, and her hair, usually a messy bun, was cascading in perfect waves. She looked like she'd stepped out of a holiday catalog. You're dressed weird, I muttered. She just smiled, that same blank, too perfect smile. I stumbled out of the kitchen, my head spinning. The family room was next, and it stopped me dead in my tracks. My mom's house is a hoarder's paradise. Piles of old magazines, stacks of junk mail, knickknacks from decades past. But now, it was pristine. A fire crackled in the fireplace, a fluffy red throw was draped artfully over the couch, and the clutter was gone. Completely gone. I could have been standing in a model home. Then my eyes landed on the mantel. The photos. I'd seen them 1,000 times. Me with braces, the four of us with our old cat, the awkward family vacation shot from '98. They were gone. In their place were strangers. A girl with braces playing in a park, a mom and dad with 2 toddlers on a generic couch, 2 girls on a swing smiling like they were posing for a stock photo shoot. They vaguely resembled us, but they weren't us. My stomach twisted, a cold sweat breaking out on my neck. I ran upstairs, my breath hitching. My childhood room was the only thing that felt right. Lavender walls, purple bedspread, the same soft mattress that I'd slept on as a kid. I collapsed on it, trying to calm my racing heart. Nothing made sense. Not Brittany, not the house, not the photos. It was like I'd woken up in someone else's life. I was almost asleep, lulled by the silence, when I heard it. Footsteps. Heavy, deliberate, coming down the hallway. Not Brittany's light steps, these were a man's. My heart slammed against my ribs. Our dad died years ago. Christmas dinner wasn't for days. No uncles, no cousins. No one should be here. Brittany? I called, my voice shaky. The footsteps didn't stop. They grew louder, closer. I shot up, backing toward the wall. Hello? Who's there? The footsteps paused right outside my door. I held my breath, every muscle tensed. Brittany! I shouted. There's someone... The door swung open. A man stood there, tall and broad, wearing nothing but a towel around his waist. His dark eyes locked onto mine, hungry, intense. Then he smiled, a slow, unsettling grin. Hey, honey, are you okay? I screamed, the sound tearing out of me. He stepped forward, arms outstretched. Honey, what's wrong? I ducked under his reach, bolting for the door. I flew down the stairs, past Brittany's voice calling after me, out the front door into the cold. I didn't stop, didn't look back. My feet pounded the pavement until I reached town, or what should have been town. It wasn't mine. The gritty strip mall, the dive bars, the littered sidewalks, they were gone. In their place was a postcard-perfect village with quaint shops, twinkling lights, and tinsel strung between street lamps. Even the community center was wrong. A charming brick building with glowing Christmas candles in every window, not the concrete slab I knew. Snow began to fall, soft flakes landing on my bare arms. They didn't melt. I shivered, not from the cold, but from the sheer wrongness of it all. I flagged down a woman crossing the street, her red peacoat pristine, her hair in perfect waves. Hey, can you help me? This isn't my town. I don't belong here. Her smile faded. Her eyes turned cold. almost hateful. She took a step toward me, and I stumbled back, heart racing. I ran again, ducking behind a Christmas tree in someone's yard. The house was decorated to perfection, lights, wreaths, candy canes, but when I peeked through the windows, it was empty. No furniture, no people, just a hollow shell. I'm hiding here now, crouched in the snow, my breath fogging in the air. There's a ring on my left hand I don't recognize, heavy and cold. That man, he must be connected to it. My husband? A fiancé? I don't know, but the thought makes my skin crawl. He's probably looking for me, telling people I'm unstable, that I need to be found. The police here would believe him. This place feels like it's designed to keep me in line. I've tried calling Brittany, Mom, anyone. All I get is static. The internet works somehow, so I'm typing this out, hoping someone will see it. If you're reading this, check your TV.
If you see a Christmas movie with a short girl, a mole on her right cheek, wearing an AC/DC t-shirt, that's me. I'm trapped here in this perfect plastic world where nothing is real, and I'm scared I'm losing myself. The smiles, the snow, the silence, it's all closing in, and I don't know how much longer I can hold on. Please, help me get out before it's too late.